చేస్తున్నాం. ఇకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు ముఖ్యమే. ఉపేంద్ర గారికి చిన్నపిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి వాడు రేయాన్స్ కూడా మీ ఫ్రెండే. చిన్నపిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి పెద్దవాళ్ళ దాకా అందరూ కూడా ఆయన అందరితో మాట్లాడతాడు, అందరితో ఉంటారు, అందరికి ఏం కావాల్సి వస్తారు. అలాంటి వారి గురించి ప్రతి ఒక్కరు మాట్లాడాలని ఉంటుంది. समय तक अभी एवरीबडी को उपेंद्र जी के लिए बात करने के लिए रेडी होता है। नो उपेंद्र जी एवरीबडी अजात शत्रु, इंग्लिश में आई डोंट नो क्या बोलते, अजात शत्रु बोलते, कोई एनिमी नहीं उनको। ओके एवरीबडी फ्रेंड्स है। 10 भाई एवरीबडी एक मिनट बात किया तो फाइनली उपेंद्र जी बात करेगा। फर्स्ट आई इनवाइट यू our councilman Ajay Patil ji, please come forward and 1 minute आपका।
I don't know 1 minute is enough for this gentleman, the mentor, the guru, and I can go on and on. He is the one who has shown us the direction politically or how we can get involved in the community service. With that I can say congratulations, not taking too much time. I know we have to talk a lot. You recently retired, but I keep pleading you one thing, that you cannot retire from the public service. You continue to guide the next generation, and we are waiting for your blessings for that. Again, congratulations for the doctorate degree. And this is the example that the age doesn't matter. If there is a will, there is a way. So he has shown the way that the younger generation, the next generation can do the doctorate. Again, thank you and congratulations.
Sairamandi, Anand, congratulations Upendra ji on your doctorate. It's a very honored degree. Really thanks and really appreciate your hard work. Mana Upendra garu Raggar cheppinattu enta edigina anta odigi untaru, daniki mana Upendra garu niluvettu nidarshanam. నాకు దాదాపు 10 years నుంచి పరిచయం. తను క్యాంపెయినింగ్ అప్పటి నుంచి మీ అందరికంటే ఎక్కువ నేను తనతో అంటే నా వృత్తిపరంగా నేను ఫోటోలు తీసాను, నేను గర్వంగా చెప్పుకోగలను. చాలా అకేషన్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎవ్రీ వీకెండ్ నేను ఉపేంద్ర గారిని కలిశాను. అది ఐఎమ్ వెరీ ప్రౌడ్ టు టెల్ ఉపేంద్రజీ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ అండ్ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ డైలీ ఆల్సో. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
It's a very auspicious day for all of us because Upendra has taken a retirement from his professional life. Now he is going to serve from his heart all the community related activities. We welcome you for the public service Upendra 2.0. So I hope she's going to let him pursue his next version of Upendra. Again, he is a man of commitment, dedication to not only for the political side, spiritual side as well. And I had the personal experience working with him, especially during his congressional for the 2014 seat. I was very close and I get to know him a lot more than his political life. So it is a blessing for all of us to have a person like Upendra in our life, and we expect him to do more, especially to the next generation of aspiring Indian Americans getting into political life. I think he has a wealth of experience and knowledge, and I hope he could use his experience to mentor and nurture the next generation of youngsters to get into political life, because Indian Americans are the most wealthiest immigrant population, and we need to protect our interests politically also, and also propagate our message to the mainstream American in this land that we came adopted as a karma bhumi. Thank you so much Upendra ji, congratulations again. May God bless you, more health, wealth and peace of mind. Thank you.
Upendra ji, we all know that he attends events from 21st birthday to mega conventions. So every person I go to, every person I speak to, just can you give me Upendra's number? I want to invite him for the next event. And then as soon as he gets the message or any kind of notification, he will be there without fail. So this man is already connected with the community, always, despite of his professional life and his political life, and he always within the community, and he's doing his level best. So many other friends who very eloquent about him, but on this day we wish you all the best, and then you have shown a path for the younger generations. Age doesn't matter, and you can achieve, you can go to your dreams. So congratulations for acquiring your PhD today. Thank you.
Upendra, congratulations. And we know you so many years, I think almost 3 decades from you. And I known to you when you were about to go for a political career. And I remember those days. And you are now 2 times doctorate. One in Punjab, and so we should call Dr. Upendra Chivukula. So you are inspiration for the youngster, and I think we should open a school now, and you should be the head of that, and definitely. So I wish you all the best, and you continue. I know you are retiring. I don't think that you will retire. So wish you all the best.
Respected Dr. Upendra Chivukula. First of all, I fail to understand how can a fresh graduate can retire. so you can forget about the retirement portion of it. We treat you as a fresh graduate, and we have got a lot of work to do here. And actually, it's very interesting. I'm revealing something here, so without your permission. Last week only we had discussed something to do for the community together, and which is very, very essential, especially in the kind of geopolitical situation that is going through around the world. So we look for your guidance. Here been a role model, not only to me, for the entire community, and sir, we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Benazza.
First of all, congratulations to Upendra garu. He is the doctorate తీసుకోవడం really great. So we know all Upendra garu. He is the first generation అందరికీ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ పాలిటిక్స్లో వచ్చి అందరికీ మంచి ఒక పాత్ చూపించారు. ఈరోజు అమెరికాలో ఇండియన్స్ అందరూ ఈ పొలిటికల్ సర్వీసెస్లోకి రావడానికి ఒక మార్గదర్శకంలాగా నిలిచారు. సో ఆ విషయంలో ఉపేంద్ర గారు, సో హీ డిడ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ జాబ్ అండ్ హీ డిడ్ గ్రేట్ సర్వీస్ టు ద కమ్యూనిటీ. నెక్స్ట్ ఈ ఏజ్లో ఇప్పుడు డాక్టరేట్ తీసుకురావడం అంటే, సో వేర్ దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ విల్ దెర్ ఇస్ అని ఇందాక చెప్పారు. సో చాలా గ్రేట్ అచీవ్మెంట్. సో దెర్ ఇస్ నో రిటైర్మెంట్ టు ఉపేంద్ర గారు. ఇంకా అనేక రంగాల్లో ఆయన సర్వీసెస్ ఇచ్చి మనందరికీ మంచి మార్గదర్శకులుగా మారాలని కోరుకుంటూ ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను.
And honoring Upendra garu is honoring us. That's what I feel always. And his evergreen smile talks about miles about him. I can talk. But the amount of humility and experience and wealth of expertise he has, I think it is needed for all of us in the future. As people said, you cannot retire, and you are needed for us, and we need your blessings. And I wish you all good luck in the future. And we pray God that you will be bestowed with all your health, wealth, and energy to help us all. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Upendra garu. I know him for 22 years now. When we first met him, someone introduced me to him as Assemblyman Upendra. Then very soon we started calling him Commissioner Upendra. Now it's Dr. Upendra. And I'm hoping he's not retiring and we will end up saying Congressman Upendra someday. He's been always with us. My wife runs a very large dance school locally, and I think someone said, anytime you call him, he's there. And he will make sure whether he has time or not to come and attend our school events. So thank you so much, Andy. Dr. Upendra, it has an interesting ring to it. So we'll continue calling you Dr. Upendra. Thank you.
Upendra garu, maybe 25 years. He has 25th anniversary. So it's a long journey with Upendra garu. Ever smiling, and his blessings are there with everyone. Like Raghu garu said, he is an Ajata Shatru. There's no enemies for Upendra garu. Always the neutral man that guides and brings everybody together. And you know my dad. So I'm sure he's blessing you from heaven. And yes, you are an inspiration. I did my master's after both my kids were born. And I want to do my MBA. And maybe I'll do the doctorate. So I think looking at you, it's telling me there's still hope. So thank you, Daisy. It's a very nice association with you guys. And my son campaigned for you. He was in your campaign. So we are all in it, and thank you. Please keep guiding us and taking us along with you in your journey. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me here. I'm very glad to be part of this graduation ceremony. Upendra garu cheppalante, definitely you are the inspiration and the role model for our Indian generation. And definitely we need your blessings, guidance always. I wish you all the best and congratulations.
Congratulations, Upendra. Last 3 days before, all of a sudden Upendra called me and said, Santosh, you have to come to on Sunday in Sai Baba temple. I got doctorate degree. I was so excited. I couldn't believe that at this age, Upendra is going to complete his doctorate. Thank you. And yes, as Venu said, now we will call you as Dr. Upendra. And I know him for a long, long time from his ATT days. And also I used to frequently visit him when he was in Franklin Township, 888 Eastern Avenue, I believe, if I am correct. Yes. So I know him for a long time. He's a great guy. Yes, community leader, family friends. Whenever you call him, as Venu said, that when I used to call him for the first school, immediately he said, yes, Santosh, I must be there. So he's always with us. And I pray to God for good health, and as Venu said that I also want you to see as Congressman Upendra. So, and last but not least, I must say that whatever Upendra has achieved, some credit goes to his family, his brother, Daisy. I know her for a long time. She's really great lady. Though she is from different community, but she's always with him and supported him in all the way. Thank you. Thank you, Upendra.
Namaskar, Upendra and Mrs. Upendra. Upendra, actually, first time I met in Guruvayur temple, opening ceremony. And since then I started working here, I've had a very, very close association with him. And as everybody said, his energy, the level of energy, we can't achieve that energy in we. So, and again achieving this milestone, it's congratulations and all the best.
First, I will congratulate you for this doctorate degree, and I wish we will keep continuing and giving us some direction to be successful in the US politics. Thank you.
सबको नमस्कार, मैं हिंदी में बोलता हूँ, मेरा नाम रवि है। सब लोग PhD के बारे में बात किया है, पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में बात किया है, कम्युनिटी के बारे में बात किया है। मैं एक एग्जाम्पल लेता हूँ, पर्सनल हेल्प, it meant a lot to that family. Let me take 30 seconds off, very important to know the people. My engineering classmate, batchmate, he was in ICU in Hyderabad. His son was stuck in Milwaukee. This was COVID time, last year. And to get into an Air India flight, you have to get a letter from Prime Minister. It was as difficult to get into a flight. So the classmate called me, Bola Bhaiya kuch karo. I was at first, thanks to President Madhuji in the last term. So he called me and said, kuch na karo, I want to see my son for the last time because he's almost on the deathbed in ICU, as I said. I had nowhere to go. I called Madhu. They said, Madhu garu, I have to get this boy into an Air India flight. Upendra ji came to our rescue. Madhu garu told me to call Upendra garu. He called the Consulate General of India, Embassy in Washington, and within 2 days, we put him on the Chicago to Delhi flight. So that is Upendra.
Bolo Sadguru Sai Datta Maharaj ki. One Indian community have a foundation. The foundation is very necessary in those days. And Raghu Garu is a Datta Peetham. It's bringing out the energetic people to in front of the energetic people. So I say, it is the great achievement for the Indian people, those who are coming from in India, we see this kind of the people. We are very, very happy to see this one. I'm giving some Arunachalam message. The Arunachalam Mukti ship was there. You 2 people already booked the ticket. You did take a rebirth. Bolo Sadguru Sai Datta Maharaj.
Thank you, Swamiji.
heartfelt congratulations. Everybody talked a lot of things about Dr. Upendra ji, but I am requesting him to bless all of us to create a lot of competitors for him. We all want to become like Upendra ji. We all want to become, we want to grow, we want to serve, we want to become role models like him. So please bless all of us together.
స్వామి శరణం సభ్యులందరికీ నా నమస్కారములు. ఈరోజు one of the greatest days because Upendra ji is an inspiration to all of us who think that we are too old to do something and use an excuse. He is a living proof that if you put your mind to it in the United States of America, you can achieve whatever you want. So he always put service above self. That's another thing I learned from him, and I know many of volunteers who volunteer in the Peetham learned from him, watched him, what 24/7 he is coming to Sai Datta Peetham and troubleshooting. Anytime we have an issue, who do you call? Not 911, Upendra Chivukula ji. So Upendra Chivukula always picked up his phone. He never screened his calls. He never screens his text. Even today, every day, if you text to Upendra ji, he will right away answer you. So in fact, I have a problem that I'm going to talk to him later today. Somebody is having a problem with the water bill in the township of Edison. So I have to talk to Ajay. And I was hoping to see Joseph Coyle here, the township president. So jokes apart, I really respect and highly honor Upendra ji for, because he is from our Telugu community. He is a staple of how one should perform himself and follow the scriptures of Baba. What Baba tells us, Manav Seva, Madhav Seva, he exemplified and showed us how we can offer our Seva to the community and do good for the greater good. And congratulations again, and God bless you. Congratulations.
As just she said, like Madhav Seva, Manav Seva is Madhav Seva. And which I have learned and I have seen Upendra ji from the day one. I'm a little lazy fellow, it doesn't come everywhere, but when I see him, I get inspired. How active he is at this age. Age doesn't matter, but only the spirit, and I wish him heartily congratulations for his thank you, sir.
Salam everyone. It's a great honor to say Upendra garu. He's not just 72, he's 27. And you are true inspiration to all of us. And we should all follow your path. And thank you so much for blessing us. Bless us, all of us. And then we will follow your path. So,
Thank you, Murli garu. Thank you so much.
Namaste and warm welcome to all the dignitaries here. And I just want to say just 2-3 words about Upendra garu. He's such a down-to-earth person, and he's pride to the Telugu community, all over the world. See, I mean, coming from India and then participating here and then going to the congressman, it's not easy. So, a lot of an inspiration. He is an inspiration to all the next generation, I would say. Thank you so much.
Very, very happy and too excited to be a part of the celebrations for Dr. Upendra Chivukula on the occasion of getting his doctorate from the New Jersey University. And the sharing is done by none other than his wife, Srimati Daisy Chivukula. Yes, I do have wonderful experiences which cannot be forgettable. I'll speak in English only because Ajay Patil is here and so many others are there. I spent 15 days of life with Upendra Chivukula in a tour like a family. I mean, don't misunderstand, but we had to stay together when we visited the Kailash Manasarovar trip for the 15 days. That was a blessed beginning to me to get more and more close with Mr. Upendra Chivukula. I used to call
Daisy and inform her about my experience. But I had known Upendra Garu since 2012, I think, when he was running for the congressman. I met him, and I met him in various tea festivals, etc. But the real life started when he became when I became an executive director of the temple, or a volunteer of the temple in 2014. I have each and every experience with him. He is a friend to me, he is a brother to me, and he is a son to me, because he helped all those luggage carrying and all those things when we were climbing the hill like a boy in the Manas Sarovar. And we also shared the Sandhya Vandanam right in front of the Manas Sarovar, and we did the Rudrabhishekam. What else we want? I can forget. Well, all this because of the Ravi Sarma Garu, but the icon of the New Jersey, Upendra Chivukula. Every Indian knows him here, irrespective of the language and irrespective of the state. Every Indian knows. And if I do any cultural program, if I say Mr. Upendra is coming, they'll definitely attend. They just immediately accept my invitation. That's the power and energy of Upendra Chivukula. God bless him, and he'll continue more and more.
Congratulations, Upendra Garu. Many, many more to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Upendra ji. Congratulations, Daisy. Congratulations to you too, because without your support, wouldn't have been that easy. So, one of the most, we've known him a long time, and with so much achievement, one of the most humble and helpful person I've ever come across. He started, I don't think you're going to retire, maybe a small break, and come back and get into something else and get again into serving the community in the world. And thank you, we are very proud of this person of Indian origin. Everybody says Telugu origin, I think he's Indian origin. So yes, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best in your golden years.
Thank you so much. Subhadrama, Board of Director. Subhadrama ekkada? Charity Subhadrama. Subhadrama ikkada leకపోతే Rani Mata, please. SDB Gurukulam. Rani Mata. వాడి ఫైనల్ వాడి 30 seconds సరిపోదు.
Sai Ram, Swami Saranam. All I would say is congratulations, Upendra Garu, and definitely that goes to you too also, Daisy Garu, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible for him to achieve what he is doing. So all your cooperation is very much into it. So I would say I know of him from the temple, my association, and every time he embraces everyone with a smile. That's the, I think everybody gets attracted to him with that. And he makes everybody so comfortable that it's so easy to talk to him, approach him, ask him for anything. So he makes it, whether something is being done or not, you'll first get that good feel of like, okay, I'm being taken care of, I'm being heard. So that's very great about you, Upendra Garu, and we wish you a very long life and continued energy, which is very inspirational to all of us. And we always look up to you for all your, continued support and energy to us and guidance. Thank you.
Congratulations on your doctorate, Upendra ji and Daisy. Thanks for supporting him. And I always tell him, I admire you. I admire your approach. And it's been the case for me, and I always do that. I'm looking forward to you to continue your services and the way you are. Thank you so much.
Om Sri Matre Namah. My hearty congratulations to Upendra Garu. I pray Goddess to provide most energy and strength towards to serve the community. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone, and I'm very sorry for late. I think I have a habit of late coming. I'm sorry. Thank you, Raghuji, for inviting me on this special day and special celebration of our very good friend and long-time friend, Upendra Chivukula, and Daisy is present today also. So happy to see both of them on a special day. So once again wishing you long, happy, healthy and prosperous life with all the happiness God can bestow on you, and wishing you best of luck for the rest of your life. I am sure many of us here know about his long-term services to our community. He is the pioneer and who laid down the foundation for everyone in our community. He was somebody different when we had no representation in a Franklin Township, and he began his career from bottom of a political system, and in all difficult situations. Now the situation has changed, but during the difficult time he represented us, and he represented very well and very balanced way, and many times we disagree, but as we become more mature and understanding, we realize how political lives are and how difficult it is to balance and do things step by step. Once again, we thank for everything you have done as a councilman, as a mayor, as an assemblyman, as a commissioner. Every step you have done representation for us, and we are very, very grateful to you. Thank you, and have a wonderful life. Thank you.
I'm looking at the pictures of your wedding. I understand why he married you. We can hear it. And you are behind every success of all his successes. Without you, you would not have achieved what you achieved today. Muchas gracias.
My association with Upendra Ji has been since almost 8 years back during our Ayyappa Vratam time. I was amazed by how much of a down-to-earth person he is. I think that was a very big learning at that time for me. And since then I have been looking up to him for his involvement in the temple, and he's been rightly called in one of these videos as Mr. Energy. Absolutely he is. His energy level is amazing. And I'm also a very, very great fan of your speech. Whenever you give a speech, I look up to it. I think there's a lot of guidance people like me can take from that. And I thank you for your presence and for your association with the temple, and it inspires backlines people like me. I can sort of be the representative for all the backlines people who are enjoying your speech and your presence and your guidance. Thank you so much for your time.
Hearty congratulations to Upendra. So the dedication, devotion and determination is like wonderful. So that's something we all have to learn. Yeah, hearty congratulations, Daisy.
Hello everybody, my name is Rayanch. I would like to start off by talking about the 3 people who support me in my life, other than my parents. Mr. Upendra Chivukula and Raghu Garu, and also Miss Daisy Chivukula. So they support me a lot, and whenever I see them, I always see their smiles, which gives lots of positive vibes. And the first battery bin, okay, so I think most of you over here know I do this recycling project where I recycle the used batteries. And the first battery bin I placed was in the old temple, the old Sai Datta Peetham temple. And ever since then, Raghu Garu has been supporting me a lot. And ever since I saw Mr. Upendra Chivukula and Miss Daisy Chivukula, they have been supporting me. And they have been inspiring me and encouraging me to do more. And I am just so, welcome to be here. And I'm so honored to be giving a speech. And just yesterday, I was just browsing about Mr. Upendra Chivukula, and I found out he had a wiki page. And I would just like to say it's really hard to get a wiki page, and only the people who do a lot to get the planets grow, to help the communities grow, and the people who do so much for our planet. They are the ones who get the wiki page. And Mr. Upendra Chivukula is one of those people, one of those great people who has given us and guided us, and he keep guiding us.
అంటే ఉపేంద్ర గారు చాలా మంది చెప్పారు, you're an inspiration, you have high energy, you're an idol. You know, there are very few idols where you capture everything from them, right? So the way that I have seen you, it's not bed of roses you walked in. It's all thorns, right from the beginning. So that's the learning we all have. You know, being an Indian, coming over to this country, and then getting to this height is not an easy job. So you are an inspiration to all of us again. And I always had a feeling I have a high energy. No, there is much more which, you know, I can do, and you're my learning. Thank you so much for all of that. You know, you're an inspiration to see and to admire. Again, without family support, it's not easy. So all the credit goes to you, man. Whatever he has gone, it's all yours. So, you know, thank you so much, and I really, you know, happy to meet both of you, and I want to learn more. I want to continue working with you going forward. Thank you so much.
Sai Ram, and very happy congratulations to you both on your DBA, which is Doctorate in Business Administration. And the different, it's not just the idol, not the role model. And down to earth, and whenever we talk about it, right? I just know him for about few months, and I just invited him to come to my place. And I never sent him my address too, because I was in a little bit of urgent work and all. I used to send him, and later I realized I missed that, and how do I convey to him? Within few minutes, Ragana gave me the number, and by the time I sent him the address, he's already at my place. And he said, I'm here, don't worry, I know where to park, I know how to do all things, I will come on my own. So that's the down to earth that I always feel. And whenever we approach him for any simple, small issue, guidance, he is always there for us. I think he is our guru, whatever it is. Now, Dr. Upendra Garu, thank you so much. And I see, without you, I think you wouldn't have reached this place for sure. That I know. And as you said in one of the videos where you said, the honest person, you'll not find anywhere, whether in public or private life, I think it is 100% true. We know him, and whatever I know him in the last couple of years only, like 4-5 years, I really enjoy his company anytime we get an opportunity to talk to him, you will get the worth another couple of years. That's what he always shares with us. Thank you so much.
You know, the mayor of Edison, Sam Joshi, I'm not sure if you already met him, but I feel like if I was the mayor, I would definitely meet you, because you're the one of the few Indian Americans who are in the politics, and he's the mayor, and I feel like he would definitely meet you if he hasn't already to, you know, get all the political knowledge.
2013లో పాత టెంపుల్ ఓపెన్ అయినప్పుడు కాంగ్రెస్మెన్ గారు వస్తున్నారంటే ఎంతో హంగు ఆర్భాటంతో వస్తారని అనుకున్నాను. ఎంతో సింపుల్గా వచ్చారు. ఆ రోజు నుంచి చూస్తున్నాను. ఏదైనా ఒక ఈవెంట్ అంటే దాంట్లో ఏ టైం ఉంటే మొదట ఆ టైం ఆయన వచ్చేవారు, ఎవరు రాకముందు ఆయన వచ్చేవారు. ఆయన నుంచి ఎంతో నేర్చుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది మనకు. ఇన్ని ఒకేసారి ఇంత మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నారో ఒకసారి మనకు కొన్ని క్లాస్ ఇవ్వండి సార్, చక్కగా ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. Congratulations.
Sai Ram, thank you. Priya?
Congratulations. I'll just take
Let's go. Please.
Here is a picture of my son with Upendra ji. This is 10 years ago, and I was like, in the Dashera festival, and we just ran into him. He was kind enough to take a picture with us, and I've known Upendra ji for 25 years, and it's amazing that, you know, during the pandemic, pretty much not just the kids who were studying remotely and, you know, trying to be productive, but when I came to know that you also got your doctorate, I was very surprised. I was like, wow, you are the most digital savvy person I could ever imagine. You know, how could you use this time in the best way? That's amazing, and, you know, that's, you are a role model for the younger generation, because if they, you know, like when I told my son, not just you see, you know, Upendra ji also got his, you know, degree during the pandemic time, and he utilized the time in a most productive way possible.
So thank you so much for being a role model and an inspiration for everybody. Thank you.
Upendra ji, I am Bengali, I am no Telugu, no Indian, Daisy ji is not, but I consider you as friend of all of us, and I know you from last 20 years. Me and Daisy changed, but you didn't change at all except the white hairs. And that is also something, and the energy that is extraordinary.
So congratulations, Upendra Garu, a man behind women. Madam, I know her very much. And, Upendra Garu is helping the temple in every corner. And I have one incident, but I don't have much time. But I have to say him. He's a very good character. When it comes to the temple helping, he was cleaning something. Nobody goes inside of that, and he does like that. I was requesting to come home, but he didn't come. So I see as a person, as a giver, he was a chairman of the utilities, but still he works like a devotee. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I have a degree in journalism. I should know patient level directions here. I just wanted to thank you for having us here and honoring my dad and my mother. I'm very proud to be their daughter. And one story I have that came to mind when thinking of Dr. Chivukula was when I was a little girl and I was struggling in math. You know, it's everybody's dream that their kids do well in math, but I couldn't stand math, so he had to help me. And I remember the long hours he put into it. But you know what? It turned into something that I could appreciate and I could teach other kids because I could relate to not really liking math. But now, I recall every single thing he has taught me, and that's part of being a doctor. You know, knowing the best medicine to cure someone who has an issue with a certain subject or just certain aspect of life. So I'm very proud that they're my parents and that they're guiding me continuously, even when I'm like, okay, mom, dad, I'm an adult. I've been an adult for a significant amount of time, but I still appreciate it. And I want to just say, God bless both of them. And God bless everybody in here for putting this together. Thanks. Bye.
Hello, everyone. I'm really honored to be part of this soul ceremony. I think I'm the youngest, I've known Dr. Upendra Chivukula just for 3 years. And the first time I met was when we started our doctoral degree together. How simple he is, I would explain. When he introduced himself, he said, his first name is Upendra and his last name, he said, okay, you can mix Chevi and Cola, that's Chivukula, So that's how he is, so simple. He makes everything simple. And throughout our course, he was very helpful, inspiring, and also keep checking on me time to time. We spent a lot of time together. And what I would like to say is, thank you for you too. You're his spouse. Without Daisy, I don't think you would have done anything. So all credit goes to you too. So I'm really proud, and I'm from Nepal. So it's not only he's an Indian American leader or inspiration. I think it's for whole South Asia. He is very inspiring, and I'm very humbled to be with him and to did our degree together. And I'm very.
So Daisy was waiting me that I should talk. I can only say one word. Whether it is doctor or without doctor, he's always an inspiration to the entire world. That's the only one sentence I can say.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నేను 2019లో అమెరికాకి వచ్చినప్పుడు బాగా చూశాను. సాదాసీదాగా నవ్వుతుంటారు, అందరినీ పలకరిస్తుంటారు. నాకు ఇప్పుడు కూడా హెచ్చరించారు నన్ను వచ్చే ముందు. చాలా బాగా నేను ఇంతటి మహానుభావుడు అనుకోలేదు. ఏదో సాదాసీదా మనిషి అనుకున్నాను.
Everybody said about inspiration, but a leader is one who doesn't just create followers, create other leaders. And we all are sort of, knowing my character and Ranga and Deepak, we're all so tensed. The one thing that infectious from you is the smile. You're always composed, and you have shown us how to handle such difficult situations. So from out of all of our hearts, thank you very much, sir. And we all pray for keep the smile always, and you all be very healthy. Thank you, sir. Thanks for all the things that you've done to us, and we're going to continue to do for us. Thank you, sir.
Sai Ram, everyone. Namaste, Upendra Garu, Daisy ji.
I think, as I always say, I think you are, more than relatives to me. I congratulate you for your doctorate, and I am sure it is, it's not easy without her support. So congratulations to you for always encouraging him, and he always inspires us. I think I have to know how did you make it possible, and definitely look forward to hear from you. I was thinking since morning, what's your next steps if you did a doctorate now? So please do share with us. It's always inspiring. Wish you good luck. I know you've, I think you've retired, but I don't think this calls for a retirement. So good luck with everything. Thank you.
Oh boy, that would be hard. First of all, and I want to thank Raghuji for putting this together. And to every single person who honored us with their presence. It's really, really great for me to see my husband being celebrated in that way. Even though I feel I'm getting too much credit, when the utmost thing I have been doing is just staying out of his way. So for me to get that credit, I think I can continue doing that. So feel free to keep engaging him. You will be doing me a favor as well. One more thing I want to say. When I married my husband, it was in 1976. And it was the time when love marriages were not very common. And everybody was betting about how long our marriage was going to stay. And it really lasted, it's going to be 46 years. And we are both very stubborn. And that helped a lot. Because when you say, we got to go through this no matter what. Another thing, I married him because he cares so much for his family. And I think I stay married to him because I see how much he cares for his community. When I married him, I married into his family. And now I know for sure I married into the Indian community. Because there is something you don't know. I fell in love with India, and then I fell in love with my husband. So to everyone, Sai Ram. God bless you.
Sai Ram, Sri Matre Namaha. And a lot of it is said about me. I think it's all, Baba has brought all of us here. And Baba in the form of Raghuji has brought us here. And a couple of things I want to say in life, when people say, happy wife is happy life. So I want to say is happy. And that's very important. I think all the people who are married and who want to get married, remember this, happy wife, happy life. So that is staying out of your way, compromising is a very important lesson. That's one thing. And for that, when Nageshwar Reddy Garu said that it's all up to Daisy. One time I remember, this reflection, flashback, I was in a campaign mode, and first at that time Governor McGreevy came, and he looks at me, Upendra, you married up, you married Daisy, she's, brought you up. And then Senator Menendez comes and says, Upendra, you married up. I don't know whether you understand. Basically, you are what you are because of Daisy. That's what they were saying at that time. It doesn't matter, one thing in life, you can accomplish anything in life if you are willing to give credit to others. A lot of us focus on the credit, I did it. Just let it go. Try to give credit to other people. I think that is what is going to make you a special person. And I just want to thank you. Manish also, he's graduate along with me, Dr. Manish. So I just from Nepal. I mean, all of you, I know for many years, some of you longer, some of you maybe shorter time. But I think it's a family. I just want to talk about one thing I learned from the book club last night. It is called Ichigai. Ichi in Japanese, it's a Japanese book written by a couple of Spanish-speaking people. And it is about, Ichi means life. And Gai means shell. So shell of life or purpose of life. I think that's what In that book they talked about 5 places where people live a very long life and very happy. And the first one is Okinawa in Japan, northern island part, where you see the people 85, 90 years old and they're happy. And then you have second place was in Italy, Sardinia, Italy. And then third place was in Costa Rica. Fourth place was in California, Raimondo, California. Fifth place was in Greece. And so one thing that they all had in common, they created a community. I think I just want to say Raghuji has created a community, Sai Datta Peetham, Sri Shiva Vishnu Temple NJ, and his affection, his dedication, hard work. It doesn't matter. He maybe have slept only 2 hours or 3 hours. It doesn't matter. He wants to make sure everybody comes here, everybody is fed here. I keep telling him, don't feed too much sweets because Indians have a problem with diabetes. Cut down the sweets. I know so we are not in India because India you have to walk, you have to ride a bike. Here, the car is on your driveway, and you don't even have to get up to turn on the TV. You have your remote in your hands. So we have to get them. So we have to make adjustments to America. So Ichigai, I think, going back to that, it's a community. The people, what is the secret behind their living long life? That they all, when they are eating, they're all sitting together, sharing stories and enjoying each other's company. And I think that's what is important. It's not about, when you keep this I, that leads to illness. If we say we as a community, we needs to wellness. So remember that. A lot of the health is because of people are stuck in I. No, we. And willing to share success and difficulties. And it's important.
Some silence, please.
So I think that's what the message should be. And people talked about getting a doctorate during the pandemic time. It is time management. I didn't know it's not possible. It's all Baba's grace. And we had a challenge in the temple when we were building the temple, and we had all the shipments came from India. Rojagaru, Raggaru, all the volunteers brought the stuff from the containers. They put it all in here. This room was full of stuff. Another room, and then the people from India, they were supposed to come, they could not come to assemble all the mandapas. And Raghuji said, we got to wait for them. I said, Raghuji, if you wait for them, it will take you another 3 years. Let's work together. Let's figure out a way we can do that. And I reached out to Shashi Agarwal, who is sitting here. He said, can we do it? He said, I can do it. I have done it somewhere else. So we went through a lot of hardship. It was not easy. Tempers were flying, people flying, people were angry, impatient, changes, all the things. But I think as long as you focus on your mission and don't worry about it, people get angry, it's a big deal. People get over it, But we are here, we have focus on that purpose and the mission. Why are we here for? What are we trying to do? I think that's the most important thing. And we tend to forget that. I think that's what I want to share with you. And time management is very important aspect. A lot of us waste a lot of time. And we need to think about how to accomplish more with less. Because time is not something you can go to the backyard and pick up like a vegetable. You can't do that. There's only finite amount of time we have. And we have to manage it. And when you manage it in such a way that not think about yourself, think about people around you. I think you should live for other people. That is the message of Baba. Seva. You have to do seva, and we are at the right place. Thank you, Sai Ram.
Congratulations, Swami. I know you from IFA days, so I remember your dedication. Congratulations, man.
Okay, Sai Ram, Sri Matre Namaha. ఈరోజు సాయి దత్త పీఠం శ్రీ శివ విష్ణు మందిరంలో మన రఘు శర్మ శంకరమంచి గారి ఆధ్వర్యంలో మన అందరూ డివోటీసు, ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ డైరెక్టర్సు, అందరు వాలంటీర్స్ అందరు కలిసి నాకు డాక్టరేట్ ఇన్ బిజినెస్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ వచ్చిందని చెప్పి దానికోసం కొంచెం సెలబ్రేషన్ చేశారు. కానీ చూస్తుంటే కళ్ళలో నీళ్ళు వస్తాయి. ఇట్లాంటి మా కుటుంబం, మా అమ్మ నాన్న లేరు, కానీ మా కుటుంబం అంతా ఇండియాలో ఉన్నారు. కానీ ఇక్కడ వచ్చి ఇంత దూరం వచ్చి ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన గుంటూరు నుంచి కానీ, విజయవాడ నుంచి కానీ, వీళ్ళందరూ అక్కడి నుంచి, హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి కానీ అందరూ వచ్చి నా కుటుంబంగా ఉండి నాకు బాగా చూసుకుని ఈ విధంగా సెలబ్రేట్ చేస్తున్నారంటే ఇంకేం చెప్పాలి. ఇదంతా బాబా మహిమ. నాకు చాలా కళ్ళలో నీళ్ళు వస్తాయి. ఎందువల్లంటే ఈ విధంగా ఇంత గౌరవంగా చూసుకుంటూ, ఇంత ఆప్యాయతంగా చూసుకుంటున్నారంటే నాకు చాలా సంతోషం. నేను చాలా అదృష్టవంతుడిని. ఈ జన్మలో ఎంత పుణ్యం చేసుకున్నానో క్రిత జన్మలో దానికి భాగ్యం ఈ జన్మలో దొరికిందని అందరికీ నమస్కారం.
Please subscribe to JAISWARAAJYA to JAISWARAAJYA TV. JAISWARAAJYA TV.
Please subscribe to Swaraj TV. Please sign in Ublood. Please sign up for Ublood.
Ublood app sign in అవ్వండి, రక్తదానం చేయండి.